Well, okay, so what I'm gonna bring out today is more so for people who don't play online. So there is a way to duplicate your items in single player, and I kind of wanted to show how it works. So if you look at this circlet right here, it's 2 defensive, 20 faster cast, 25 AR, 7 mana, leech, and 70 mana. And that's the same exact one as I'm wearing right here. Same goes for the Trangol's gloves. I just tried both of those, to make sure that it worked perfectly and there is no problems with it. And it's really fucking simple. So the way this works is you take the item that you want to duplicate. So let's say we are gonna duplicate a soul rune, right? So I move the soul rune into my. We'll do a couple here, just to explain how it works. So I'll just do this royal shield as well. So I'll move this into my inventory. This is very important, that the first thing you do is you move it into your inventory. Now what you want to do is you want to quit the game, so save and exit. So while you save and exit, now you want to go to upload your save game to the cloud. So let me do that. Okay, so now I've uploaded the save game to the online cloud, and the save game I uploaded with this character is currently holding the 2 items that I want to duplicate. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take these 2 items, I'm gonna move them into my shared stash. I'm gonna quit and save and exit again. Now we're gonna choose a secondary character. Any other character will do, as long as it's not the character that you are duplicating the items from. So since the sorceress was the ones holding them in the inventory, I can't go in on her again, right? So what I'll do here is I'll take my shield and the soul rune and I'll put it in her inventory. Now I'll save and exit and download the save from the cloud. So let's do that. Okay, so now I downloaded the save game from the online cloud for my sorceress. And the sorceress should be holding the shield and the soul rune in her inventory that I started out with, right? So we had the royal shield and we had a soul rune. So we have it right here. We have the 37 all-res royal shield and we have the soul rune, right? And you see the soul rune is not here. So this is the original soul rune and this is the original shield. Now when I go back into the assassin, which I put those items into that inventory, now I'll have them still in the inventory.
Good day.
You see? Now we have 2 of the exact same shield and 2 soul runes. Boom. Exact replicas. And that's basically how it works. It's super simple and it's very easy. So if you're not wanting to grind a shit ton of high runes to get all your gear and try everything out, this is a method to where you only really need to find one good rune, and from that rune you can basically duplicate your way up to the runes you want. So my suggestion would be finding an ist, a mel, a ghoul, a vex, whatever in that area, and then using those to keep duplicating them. So when you have 20 vex runes or 20 ist runes, you just combine them into higher runes, and slowly you'll build up the amount of runes you have. This also works for perfect gems, or if you want to re-roll skillers, if you want to try and get a J-mod, all these things, it's fairly easy to get by doing this method. And also if you find, for instance, a very good base for something, like if this was a really good base for the mosaic, you would be able to duplicate them, so you would have two of the same exact base. There's plenty of ways to utilize this glitch, and as far as I understand it, since the save game is bound to your PlayStation and not an online save game that's saved to a server, that makes it to where they can't really fix this part. So this glitch will exist from now on and hopefully forever. I really hope it helps some of you guys that are looking to either just have a fun offline build, but you don't really want to put in the same effort that you've been putting in online, or if you're wanting to do something like experimenting with certain builds, and you don't feel like you have the runes or the items to do it online. This would be a good way to test out if you like a certain build, because all you really need is basically finding the one thing you need, then duplicating it, and then getting everything else set, like all the high runes and getting the bases and getting whatever. And in that way you can keep doing this. You can do it with items, as I said. You can do it with any type of thing that you can put in your inventory, and it's super simple, and it's a very easy way to get a lot of stuff really quickly. Now, I haven't been doing this by any means on this account. I've only done it with these 4 items now. I did it with the shield, the soul, and these 2, the circlet and the Triangle's gloves, only to like test out if it actually works, if it's easy, and if it's if there's any issues with it. And I haven't yet found an issue. I've had the same items on the same character. I've had them in the shared stash, and they don't disappear or bug out or don't work or anything. Everything works perfectly. So take advantage and use this if you feel like you need it. That's gonna be all for this video, and I really appreciate you guys watching it. I hope you would like it and share it, and subscribe if you want more of any kind of this stuff.